Yep.
Yes, sir.
What's goody?
We back. We back. We back. We back, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Vibes in Convo.
Yes, sir.
Come on in. Come on in. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of Vibes in Convo, the place where we champion every and all things R&B. We are your hosts. My brother On Key, right there, Mr. On Key, never off. Right below us, we got Mr. Kirk Quinn, Mr. Get It In times 10 if you want to win. Anything less is a sin.
You dig?
Yes. And I'm your friendly neighborhood sequel 2297. And this week, hey, hey, we got a lot to discuss with y'all this week.
Come on.
Whole lot to discuss with y'all.
Come on.
Tell them what we got, Key.
Man. This is another R&B nerd episode right here. But on top of it being an R&B nerd episode, I just think a lot of people will relate to this episode. You know what I mean? Um, just because we're going to be touching on a lot of different things
Okay.
in the R&B world. It's R&B season. It's R&B season, right? It's really
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
R&B season right now because the tours is going, the albums is dropping left and right. You know what I mean? The albums is dropping left and right.
Yes,
Mm,
sir.
mm.
Yeah. I
So
will say
we're gonna be doing a lot of R&B topics
it's
this week, y'all. A lot of R&B topics.
fall, baby. Cuddle season. Get yourself.
That what they call it?
Yeah, you
Cuffing
ready?
season.
Cuffing season, cuddle season. I don't know.
One of them
So
seas.
Come
yeah,
on,
definitely a season, man, where people like to get close to each other and stay warm.
Yeah.
come on,
Great time for R&B.
Yeah.
come on.
R&B nerd talk.
R&B nerd talk. That's what we on right now, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what we on. But before we get to that,
Mm-hmm.
brother Quinn,
Hey, man, what's up, man?
how was
What's
your week
up?
this week?
What's up? You know what, bro? It's been. Let's see. Last time I spoke too fast, and then y'all said something, and I remembered everything that happened. So this week, uh, it's been rather uneventful. You feel me? Um, I was kicking around the idea. I was trying to see if I'm gonna get to New Orleans this weekend. That's what's on my brain right now. Seeing if I'm gonna go pull up on my cousins and them for the little 3-day weekend. But like everyone else knows, this week has been just dominated with the political stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's the election week, man. We trying to see who's gonna win this thing. So um, that's what's been really on the plate as of late. You dig?
Mm.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up.
What
Go
about you?
Dodgers. Go Dodgers.
Oh Lord. What?
Got him. Ooh, got
It's like
him.
it's something you have to say when you got the hat on.
Look,
All right.
look.
Huh?
Crazy.
What about you, Sequel? How was your week, sir?
My week, for the most part, was pretty much mediocre, except for last Saturday. I was invited to an event in Akron. Um,
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to me, the location until I was already inside. Very nice plush location. The setup was nice. Everything was catered. Uh, yeah. It wasn't until I was there a good half hour. I started looking around. I finally realized, wait a minute, LeBron James Family Foundation. LeBron James Family Foundation.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm at House 33.
Mm.
LeBron James, the entertainment center that he opened up in his hometown of Akron or whatever. I was with that. That's where the event was. Didn't even realize I
Oh,
was there.
snap.
What the place was till we were in there. And the more I got to explore the whole facility, the more I was like, wow,
The house King James
wow,
made.
that thing is decked out. And then the location of Akron where he got it at, it's like, yeah, he's really not enough is talked about what he's trying to do, what he's done and trying to do for his hometown, like for real,
Hmm.
like for real. Yeah, and the undesirables are nowhere from that bad boy. So they're nowhere from that bad. So it's like So he's really trying to evoke change. Like really, really, really
That's crazy.
dope to see. But the whole place was plush. It has an indoor movie theater inside that
Mm,
bad boy. A Starbucks planted inside that bad boy. There's a lower level where they host with a restaurant downstairs and a whole theater room that could double as a makeshift club if they wanted to, with
mm,
a bar and stuff down there or whatever like that. There's nothing that this place does not have.
Wow.
And its
mm.
own 3-story, 4-story parking facility right next to it. Like it's just all set up. Like if it's a night on the town, or if it's a night out, or if it's an event that you ever want to host or whatever, this would be the place to do it at.
Okay.
That's the type of place it is set up to be, and it is dope. It's really dope.
Hmm.
But outside of that, I did vote today.
Shout out.
I did vote, as y'all can see.
Yadam.
I did vote today, but other than that, man, it's been a pretty routine week, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I
Dopeness.
thank God for it though.
Yes, sir.
Dopeness.
Yeah.
Um.
What about yourself, Key? Can't leave you out.
Well, you know, my week. It's been cool this week.
Like that. Look.
Set us up
Bring
for
you
the
up to bring you
right?
down.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, it's been cool. I didn't go to any events this week.
Mhm.
But I do plan on going to one
Okay. What's the
in
word?
another week or two. You know, the Amours is on tour.
The
Oh,
more
The
the
Amours
Moors
are on tour,
are on
the
tours.
more.
and they have a stop right here in San Diego
Mm.
at the House of Blues,
Hell yeah.
the Voodoo Room,
Oh yeah.
the Voodoo
Ooh.
Room.
Yeah, we've been there.
So I'm definitely gonna step in there. You know what I'm saying?
Got them in the
Definitely
voodoo
gonna
room.
step in there and see what's going on with this
You know,
vocalism.
the intimate.
Yeah. Don't come to the show with closed ears
Yeah.
with the Amours. They gonna give you vocals galore.
Yeah.
Hell
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
Yeah, they gonna put on
yeah,
a clinic that night.
I might head to that in about
Okay.
a week or so.
Yeah,
But
they gonna put on a clinic.
just been working hard, vibes and convo.
Okay.
Those that follow us, um, they see it, they see the content, you know.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Um,
If they all the
things
way
like that.
tuned in, if they all the way tuned in, they listening to the playlist too.
Come on. They
He
gotta
talking
see
that talk.
everything. They gotta see everything. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Um, all of that,
Fancy.
man. Preparing for a release. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
The
Yeah.
All
Soul
right.
Movement family.
Yeah.
You know
14.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Soul Movement family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? November 14th.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a Thursday. I could talk about a lot now because there is a date
Yeah.
and we are releasing that thing.
Yes, sir.
1114.
Yeah.
One for all.
Shout out to the
14.
crew. Shout out to the family.
Yeah.
Shout out to the immediate family, and then
Right.
shout out to the extended family. What
Right.
up?
Already.
What up though?
But yeah, that's pretty much sums up my week.
All right.
Busy. Just to say it's just a busy month. Busy month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With more to come.
Come on. Come on. Come
I
on.
feel you, brother.
So before we get to this journey today, for those that's been here before,
Okay.
you know what's coming next.
What's coming? Yeah. You got to do preacher ad libs for this. What's coming next?
Those that haven't been here before,
Mm.
we're about to go through the steps with you.
Through
right?
the steps.
So here at Vibes and Combo, there's 3 steps we need you to follow as we take this journey. Step number 1 is find your place of comfort.
Ba, ba, ba.
At home, that could be in your bed,
Yeah.
that could be in your couch, that could be on your rooftop for the luxury living folks.
Okay.
That could be on a patio, that could be on the porch, That could
Yep.
be in your garage. That could be in your den. That could be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wherever your place of comfort is.
Or that could be on the get out the way, Kurt. Kurt, move. Can I get you to move to the side? Just move to the side. Just a tick.
Oh, that
Yeah.
thing back there.
Oh, that thing right
That thing
behind
back
him. See,
there.
look at
Do the you
It
got to
could
do the
be
Mary
on
J.
your
Blige.
bean bag.
that.
Who has bean bags?
Yeah, man, get one of those. They're comfortable.
You know what I mean? For our folks
Get you one.
that's into the throwback moves, you know, it could
Yeah.
be in your rocking chair. A rocking chair. We forget to mention that. The rocking
Yeah.
chair.
Yeah.
You know? The game chair for the
Okay.
new age folks.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
See, y'all, the new age folks know about the game chair. The other folks know about the rocking chair. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That part.
say the rocking chair.
The rocking chair.
I'm tired.
I got a rocking chair in here. I got a
Yeah.
rocking chair.
You got a
Oh
rocking
Well,
chair?
not in
no.
this room, but
You
You
got a
old
rocking chair in
school.
the crib?
it's
You
around
old
the house
school.
somewhere.
You
I'm
old
old
school.
school. I'm old school. I'm dated.
You don't get more dated than the
All
rocking
right.
chair, pimp.
Next.
Yeah, y'all love that word. Dated. But
Oh,
no, step number one is find your place of comfort.
Right.
Right. Step number two is we want you to get you a good set of headphones.
Some of these.
Right.
yeah. What's up?
Why do you need headphones? Hey, I got a phone. I can hear you guys off the phone perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. The phone does produce quality audio, but
Mm-hmm.
the headphones is even better audio.
Yeah.
You don't miss anything.
Not nothing.
Let's just say there's people around you, or some sound around you. When you listen to it through the phone, the sound and everything clashes. It's kind of hard to keep up with everything. But if
Yeah.
you had headphones on, I can tune all of that out. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like we filming now. There might be stuff around that's going off that people, but they can't hear it. They can't hear it. I can hear it, but I tuned it out because I had
Yeah.
the headphones on. So
Yeah.
step number two is get you a good set of headphones. Step number three,
On me.
I don't
Yeah.
need to cover the label. I don't need to cover the label. I think I'm getting good at this. We'll see. We're gonna just say we'll see. But,
Oh.
but step number three is find your favorite beverage and put it right next to you. See, I got the water. This is the water. See, you see me with this every week, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all see me with this every week for years, every week, right? I mean, it ain't always, but I mean,
Yeah.
I ain't always presented this way. I still present it this way, you know. Even though
Why
I
is
don't need to
Kia?
cover the label, and I'm still covering the label that's not there.
He's a habitual hydrator.
Yeah.
But
Habitual.
yeah, want to get you your favorite beverage and put it right next to you. So with all those three steps right there,
Yeah. Yeah.
get you right for this journey that's coming now.
That's right.
Now, these R&B topics. Now, what y'all want to start with, man? I got a couple of things that's in my mind to touch on, but what y'all want to start with?
Well, first and foremost, let's just start with the elephant in the room. The biggest thing that hit the airwaves since yesterday, man. Rest in peace, Quincy Jones, man. We lost not only an icon, but probably
Yeah.
one of the most longest standing pillars in music
Yeah,
to
man.
date. We're talking about all the way from jazz, while
Mm-hmm.
jazz is still prominent and flourishing, to now. Like, yeah.
We're
Rest
gonna have
in
to
peace,
do it.
Quincy
We're
Jones,
gonna have to
man.
do an episode on Quincy Jones, man.
Yes, we are. We
Like,
definitely are. And he's worthy of that, too.
yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm It's too much. It's too much in his discography and things that he's done. Like, it's a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
So,
is.
From
Yeah, he's an episode or two within himself.
from
right.
just the recording side to the production side,
Yeah.
golly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
TV
Yeah. Y'all come
shows.
back for that one. Y'all come
Yeah.
back for that one.
I feel
Yeah.
like people. I feel like more people know. Like with Quincy Jones, is kind of like the generations know the name,
Mm-hmm.
and they know that okay, he's a pillar in music.
Right.
But like
They don't
here we do
understand.
that. Here we do that talk. So we gonna dig. We'll dig deep, and we gotta do that. We gotta do
Yeah,
that.
Details.
definitely.
You
Yep.
know what I'm
He's
saying?
Gotta-
way more than just Michael Jackson.
We got to dig into the
Yeah.
details. You know what I mean? Dig into the details with Mr. Quincy.
Yes.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. QJ.
Yeah.
What else y'all want to dig into?
There's been some good stuff that's happening this week. I've been listening to a lot of good stuff.
Mm.
I got through half of October London's album. Holy
Oh.
moly!
Oh.
I don't know.
Ooh, we got to do an episode. Look, fellas, audience,
Mm-hmm.
you got to listen to the October Nights. It is dope. I don't want to get too deep into it because we used to doing the breakdowns, but golly, I'm halfway through it and I had to stop.
Death Row Records, huh?
Come on, yeah, he the prince of Death Row. Let's go. Death Row about to be the
Shout
number
out to
one,
Snoop.
the number one
Shout out to
R&B
Snoop.
label in the game. Death Row Records. What?
I've been
Hey, the
saying it for a
R&B, the
reason.
R&B that's coming out of Death Row Records is serious.
I didn't
I've been
realize how much of a vocalist October. Like he a flat foot. He's
Yeah.
a singer.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Ain't no chinks in my man's vocal armor. He nice with it. I didn't know he was nice like that.
Yeah, he can
Come
do a
on.
lot of different stuff.
Come
Yeah,
on.
he not a one trick
Depending on the
pony.
vibe he on.
Mm.
I thought it was just Marvin Gaye. He gave me buku shade. So, and I'm halfway through, so I like it.
Come on.
Oh yeah, wait till you see how it ends.
Okay.
October London, man.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
Shout out October London.
yeah.
Still on that tour, huh?
Friend of the show, October London.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Yeah,
All
big,
right, a topic
big
of the
time.
show. Let's not put devs on it like he gonna pull up. He may pull up, but as of now, we love covering that guy's music. Pretty dope.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
You never know who gonna slide up on this screen,
Yeah.
Buys a comment. You never know.
Right.
Never
I
know.
know. Yeah. Also, a lot of new music out right now too. A lot of new music, a lot of new albums on the horizon as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Mario.
Oh yeah.
Mario announced he's dropping a new album called "Glad You Came."
Oh really?
Release date December 13th.
Okay.
Yeah.
A December drop
Yeah. Fourth
Definitely.
quarter.
Yeah.
around Christmas.
The
Oh, and
end.
People ain't been doing that. They
No,
haven't
they
been
have
doing
not.
that.
But they have not. And speaking of December, you would not guess who's about to drop a Christmas album. The queen of hip hop soul herself,
Mary J.
Mary J. Blige. That's right.
MJBZ.
She's dropping a Christmas album.
Okay. Wow. Has
Something
she ever
she's
dropped a Christmas
never done
album?
before.
About to say, have she ever did that before?
Nope, she's never done before. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No more trauma.
It is a first, huh? That's crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her whole career, right? No
Yeah.
Christmas albums.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it. Let's go, Mary J. I'm
Hell yeah.
here for it. Yeah. Heck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I'm curious to hear what she going. Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Now, a blast from the past. Guess who's starting to reemerge right now?
What was
With
that?
a new single called "Say Yes." Miss Melanie Fiona.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Oh yeah, I got happy about that.
Yo.
Yeah.
Bring
She's
back the
like,
vocalist.
I know. Look, these singers are coming back out now.
Yeah.
These singers. And I'm loving it.
Melanie Fiona. When she signed by like Simon Cowell, she got that big American Idol kind of voice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And I think she's from somewhere else. Is she? Well, I don't know.
Well, she is from Canada.
Okay, there we go. That's somewhere else. I was right.
Yeah. And she was on one of those shows. I think she was on American Idol, wasn't she?
Yeah,
I think
she
she was on
seems.
American. One of the, if not American Idol, she definitely was on one of those shows. She didn't win, of course, but still, that's what got her recognition enough to start her music career.
Melanie Fiona's nice though. She got that. She always had the pussycat doll aesthetic though. Like she could be
Mhm.
with Shirenzer. What's her name? The lead singer for the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh,
Nicole.
Nicole. How you say her
I
name?
can never say her last name. Yeah.
Swerslinger, Slang
Yeah.
Slinger.
SSC. Yeah, I
Forgive me
see
for
it.
butchering your name, Nicole, if you're watching this, but
I did that, y'all. My bad.
Nicole S.
Nicole.
Slinger,
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger.
Melanie Fiona always gave me similarities to that visually. But she's
Yeah.
a singer, bro. She's one of the doper ones that came and didn't have enough music at one point in time.
What was her latest release? What was her last release?
Oh, let's look it up.
Melanie
It's been a long time. I know that. While you looking it up, guess who else is dropping a Christmas album? Since you
Who
brought up
that?
American Idol,
Who that?
Who is
Ruben Studdard announces My Favorite Holiday EP,
he was
Mm.
his
made for
first ever
Christmas.
holiday project.
Wasn't he made for Christmas?
Man, you would think he's made for every holiday in existence.
Ru-
Ruben Studdard, man, like he just
Shout out
got
to
one of
Ruben
those
Studdard.
voices that's undeniable.
And he's hella jolly.
Yep,
It's like a jolly singing guy.
yep,
Mm.
Even when he
definitely.
was sorry for 2004, he did it with a smile.
Hell yeah. Which album went hard as hell, by the way. Like we ain't gonna sleep on Ruben Studdard. That's another. Thank you, Kurt. That's another episode we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh
good
yeah.
old Ruben. Yeah,
Um, Melanie Fiona's latest album was 2012.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
yeah. I told you it's been a
17
long time.
songs. I guess it was the Melanie Fiona Life
The
deluxe
MF
version.
Life. Nah, she's slick. I see it. The MF Life.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Hmm.
see it. Yeah. But she does have two new songs out
Uh huh.
that dropped
Yep.
on October 25th.
Yep.
One is titled "Say Yes." The other one
Yep.
is
That's
titled
a
"I
yeah.
Choose You."
Yep.
Huh. I'm gonna have to give
Hmm.
those a. I'm definitely gonna have to give those a listen.
Hell yeah.
Come on, come on. Yeah, Melanie, super vocalist,
Yeah, for sure.
super vocalist. Flatfoot. See another Flatfoot.
Her big
Um,
song was that and it kills me. When I heard that, I said, "Oh, she's like that."
Yep.
Holy moly!
to be singing, bro. She's a singer. I love it.
Hmm.
Um, speaking of albums,
Okay.
that's coming. This album, we've been waiting for a long time, and
Yeah.
we've been covering it. We've
What
been
you,
watching. We've been watching the growth.
what you talking about, Key?
Them girls across the pond, man.
Ah.
Yep.
That
Yep.
trio from across
Come
the
on with
pond. Flow and Low.
it. I can
Flow,
proud.
man.
I can stick my chest out and proudly say we were early on these girls.
Heck yeah. The British
Early.
Children of Destiny.
Yes.
So yeah, so they dropping the album November 15th.
Oh.
It's titled
Oh.
Access All Areas.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think they go. I think that's their code for saying they finna give us all R&B
Yep,
This
that's
is
in
it.
this is
every way,
their
shape, form, or fashion.
That's what I
this is
thought
not
too.
their first release, but this is their first album,
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
right? Um so they just got off the tour with Kaylani.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. They were on tour with Kaylani. Just got off the tour with Kaylani, and now they're launching up
Oh.
to do their release.
Since you brought
Right.
up Kaylani, she
Crazy.
just dropped the Tiny Desk. By the way, y'all go check that bad boy out. She's sank it.
Oh
Sheesh.
yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah.
sank- She will confirm everything I've ever said about Kalani. You'll see it in this tiny desk. I promise
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy,
Damn.
man. Because you know, they work with some legendary producers and songwriters.
you. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
The
It's
legendary Troy Taylor for one.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Flow is
They
alright,
gotta
y'all about to see. Y'all about to see, man. Y'all really about to see. Flow
Yeah.
ain't regular.
I feel
Don't play
like
them regular.
Flow is they are a part of my ever growing, like I'm building a case against Europe. Yeah, man. I'm putting cases on all these singers because it seems like R&B left America and found a
Mm.
new home in England, man, or across London, wherever the bridge is at, falling down. They over there singing their hearts out. You know
Cross
what
Yeah.
I'm
that
saying?
pond.
And something about it, and I feel like they treat R&B like like we used to. Like the
Yeah.
things that they push, the things that they tend to like, are
Yeah.
is more true to the art. Seem like over here, the R&B is like I don't know. I don't want to say watered down, but it's missing some of the elements. So you know what it sounds like? I'll say it like this: it sounds like people in Europe still go to church,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
and
Great
people
way
in
to put it.
yeah, that's it.
Great way to put it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. And they just care about the art form.
Yeah,
Like that's what I know is across the board, and not just Europe, just in general. Like people overseas in Europe just care more about the art form than we do nowadays.
they got some Japanese singers, or they got some Japanese
but
R&B
you know
singers.
what
That's
happens though? You know what
crazy.
happens with us is that everything is built off of fad. Everything is built off a trend. You know, like
Yeah.
what's trendy. That's what we're
Yep.
gonna do right now is what's trendy. And that's not just in music, that's just in
in
lifestyle.
in all things,
Period.
right?
Yeah. You know?
Okay.
You're like earlier I mentioned a rocking chair. Like to some people that's gonna be like, why does dude even mention a rocking chair? Ain't nobody got no rocking chair.
Yeah.
And it's like, dang, like at a time, that was the thing.
See, that was
Yeah. Yeah.
the
You
move.
know what I mean? Like, who didn't have
Shit.
a rocking chair in their house at a time? That was a
I wish I
move.
had a rocking chair right now.
You know what I mean? So like, but it would get frowned upon. Like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's
Rocking
just
chair.
it's just a thing of a certain time, certain
You just need
age.
a game. You need a game chair. You talking about a rocking chair? Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's our issue.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's our issue. And it just when it comes to music, is that's what we do. So it's
Right.
like, oh, you're crooning. Oh, you trying to sing?
Yeah.
All right, you're underground.
Oh man.
Oh, you're dated.
You're dated. Oh, your songs are slow. It-
We just
Yeah.
that's what it is.
You know what though? It's not just an R&B
Overseas,
thing,
they don't care about that.
They
They
don't.
don't care. But
especially
we got
stuff
we
that
got a
makes
few
it to
exceptions.
America.
We do got a few exceptions. There's Summer
Yeah.
Walker.
Yeah.
There's Ari Lennox. There's
Yeah.
there is some that do pure R&B. That's doing R&B
The
that
Shandellas.
that everyone
Let's
loves.
talk about the Shandellas. Throw them up in there.
Come on,
Tennessee's own.
there's a bunch. There's a
Yeah.
bunch. You know what I mean? But like you said, the Shandellas, right?
Yeah.
Well, we consider them major or underground.
They definitely they definitely
They both.
underground right now. But that's good. I would say
They
that's a
both.
good thing because for us here at Vibes and Convo, we curate, baby. We don't mind searching. We listening to what's going on. We got our ears to the street, big baby.
Right.
So I mean, you just got to do a little bit more digging.
Right.
But in a national scheme, it
Right.
seems like the music over in Europe that makes it all the way from Europe all the way to America tends to be more classically themed, technically sound, vocally, like they put importance on the vocals. and that tends to be looked over in certain circles over here, depending on
Right.
what circles you in. Certain circles they care about it, but in my opinion, it tends to be people that's real still close to gospel.
Mm.
Over there is R&B singing
Right.
still, and that's
Right.
dope.
Right. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
I think that like yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what it is. We start looking across. You look across. You look across our charts and you look across their charts.
wow. And all they doing is what we used to do. All they doing is they. It's almost like the culture exchange is catching up. So by the time we hear what's popular over here, over there, we're trying to do what they were doing back when we was doing it over here. You know what I'm saying? Seemed like a little vicious cycle,
We'll see, man.
but I like it.
I'm scared that we won't get that cycle back.
I hope. Well, all we need, because we run after trends. We just need one of them cats from England to get busy and blow up all the way, and we're gonna be like, "Oh wow, man! Remember we used to do that?" Because we follow the trend,
Yeah, but all of them on there,
even though it's our
all of them
trend.
over there is gigging.
Right.
All the way from Flo to
To
Elmine,
Nail,
Nao, like Mike Lowry,
Mike Lowry,
Shay
yeah.
like
Universe.
Shay
She,
Universe,
another one from across
Tiana
the
Major
pond.
9,
Oh yeah, Tiana Major Nine go crazy. Yeah, all of them. We can
like
name a
everybody.
bunch of those kind of singers over there.
Bringing it back stateside though.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I
Music
yeah.
Soul Child and Hit Boy announced a sequel to Victims and Villains. It's called Victims and Villains 2.
Ooh,
Dropping,
Mm,
and it's been announced they're dropping it February 14th, Valentine's Day next year.
nice.
But for the time being, they did drop a single Halloween called October 31st, featuring
Yeah,
mm,
rapper Dave East.
yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah. I'm
okay.
excited for it. I don't know if you guys didn't get our breakdown of that album or didn't go listen for your doggone self to the first Victims of Villains.
Crazy.
I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what's wrong with
Yeah.
you. I don't. I don't. Talk about a quad.
Mm,
Talk
mm,
about an epic
mm,
album, R&B album. I
Music
just
Soul
got me
Child.
excited for part two.
His
Excited.
last three albums have been like that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
When he came back around and was singing like that,
Yeah.
music. I implore everybody, listen to Soul Child's last three albums.
Yeah.
You will not be they sound like his
Yeah.
first three, quality wise.
Mhm. I would not doubt it, sir. Would
mm.
not doubt it at all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Music just one of them dudes, bro. He's just one of those guys that does it for me every time and never puts out nothing that's whack.
What's the word on your boy? Leon Thompson, your boy that you put me on.
Leon Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh man, that dude going crazy, man. Touring. Now every song he got off his new album is so single worthy, man. I don't know what he's gonna come with next.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna. I would like to see "Yes It Is" be his next single or
Hmm.
whatever, but doggone, I wouldn't be surprised if "Pick Up Your Phone" would I'm sorry, not pick up your phone. Answer your phone would be next thing because the song, but he got so many strong songs on this album.
He got a lot of strong songs on
Yeah,
there.
that are single worthy. It's like it's just hard to doggone tell, but he's definitely
I
doing his thing. I know he just got off a tour recently, probably about to go on another tour. Like that dude don't sit still.
I literally just saw some of his rollout on Instagram. Uh, he was introducing himself like, "Yeah, y'all might know me from the Backyardigans and Boo Boo Bop and Boo Boo Bop." I was like, this is one of those Disney Channel kids. See, there's a thing with Disney artists, with former Disney Channel artists. Either they either they go the route of Hannah Montana, like they turn into superstars, or they turn into Orlando Brown, who is still worthy of talking about and super talented. Like they don't miss on the talent boat. I say that to say they don't miss. That little dude Leon is crazy. I'm seeing him perform with the guitar. He's got a nice visual aesthetic. Songs are crazy. Been listening to that too.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
I see you pulled it up. I
Yep,
see you
that's
Yeah, I
pulled
it.
it
just wanted
up.
to pull up the artwork
Yep,
because we
October
was just
31st.
talking about it.
Snap.
Yep,
That's dope. That's
Got the
dope. At the drive-in.
yeah with
That's
the old
dope.
school whips.
Right. That's super dope.
definitely,
I
definitely.
mean, and that's
Yep,
like, and that for like that to be them, that's like it fits them perfectly.
Yeah.
They're super creative
yeah,
all the
definitely,
time. Like Music Soul Child stay creative like that.
all the
Yeah.
time. And I said it too, man. I said, yeah, hey, we all said it too. It felt like there was going to be a part two to this. There's going to be more of
Right.
this from these
Yeah.
two. It was too good the first time around for it not to be more of it. So it
Yeah.
just only makes sense they waited this long and finally came around. And now they're about to give it to us again. I'm excited.
I think Hit Boy give Music Soul Child a little bit of that youthful edge, keeps him on his toes from a production standpoint. And I like what Hit Boy does production wise. He brings in, he still gives me a hip hop vibe with some of the samples and the way he produces.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So shout out to them.
yeah.
They make good music together.
Hit Boy just a music head. Period.
Yeah, straight up.
Period. I mean, he's a nephew of one of the troop members, group members. He's the nephew. He's the nephew of one of the members of troop. So he's
What?
always been around it. Yeah. So he's
What?
always been around it. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. So he's always been around it. And if you listen, like if you really dig into not just the Hit Boy's catalog and not just him, but the artists that he's worked with over the years and the artists that he's had signed to him
Yeah.
over the years or whatever, like you could tell like he's deeply rooted in R&B. He definitely is. But
Right.
not just R&B, just music in general. Like he's definitely a hip hop historian.
Yeah.
Like he definitely knows this game in and out or whatever, and it comes through in his music. It definitely comes through his music. So there's nobody that he can't work with, to be honest with
When I heard the
you. Whether
stuff he
the
did
hip
with
hop side
Alchemist,
or the R&B side.
when I heard the stuff he did with Alchemist, I was like, oh, psh,
Yeah, yeah,
okay. He's a West
yeah.
Coaster, but he's doing that.
He's that's a yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah, the versatility is just always there with him. That's why I'm always tuned in to whatever he's affiliated with. Like you can't
Right.
go wrong with Hit, man.
A few years back, he did a song. He did a project with one of San Diego's own Preston Harris,
Uh-huh.
Presto. And when I heard the production on there a while back, I was like, oh, okay. It
Yeah,
was it was elevated, bro.
yeah.
Very
Different,
nice work.
different. Yeah. Shout out Music Soul Child and Hit Boy, man. Dog, I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
shout
to
out to
what
them
y'all got
guys.
coming.
Mm,
Yeah, man.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So much new music, man.
Mm-hmm.
So much new music. You
Ain't
know,
lying.
Money Long. Money
You
Long.
said that.
Um, killing. Killing, 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 killing. I thought I seen what did I see during the week? I seen something. I feel like I seen a performance by Money Long.
You probably did too. Cause she's
And
been gigging a lot lately.
Right.
Like
yeah,
video shows, interviews, like yeah, doggone award shows. She's been on it, on it.
yeah, I feel
More
like
than she was her first release.
She got that momentum now. We know what she
Yeah.
is.
Hell yeah. I love it though. I love it. It reminds me of the golden age of R&B. Like she really embodies that. Like everything that we used to look forward to seeing and hearing. Like that's how, in my opinion, that's how she coming, and I'm loving every minute.
Right.
and is she on tour right now? I think she on.
Mm.
I don't think she on
And she
tour
ain't
yet.
twerking.
I
She
don't
ain't
think
half
yeah.
naked.
Right.
She ain't
Oh,
doing none of that.
none of
The
that.
She
songs,
just
boy.
she just being pretty and putting that pen to paper and belting that stuff out.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah, man.
I
Yeah.
wanna. I gotta go back and circle back to Layla Hathaway. She had dropped the album in June called Vanna Black. Have y'all heard that?
I'm not. That's
Yeah.
Holy
crazy.
moly! It went
Yeah.
over
We
my
talked about
head.
it. Yeah, we talked about it.
We talked about her new record, her new album.
Yeah, we did.
You
We
probably
did.
mentioned that it dropped.
Okay.
But
Six, 16 songs. I missed it.
like, see, it's because it's so much music.
So yeah, it's a
It's
lot.
so much, and that's a good segue to talk about that.
Mhm.
Um, it's so much music that's dropping, like R&B. We just talking about R&B.
Right.
Um,
Right.
this year a lot of R&B has dropped. It's it's so crazy, man. That's why for us to have the vibes and combo playlist, it's easy to have because there's
Right.
so much music that's dropping every day.
Hmm.
Like every day I got a new song to talk about.
Right.
R&B
That's a lot.
wise, that's fire though.
That's
You know what I mean? Like if we was if we was adding a song to the playlist every day of the week, we could.
right.
It's that much heat.
Yep.
It's that much heat.
Yeah.
You know. But Layla Hathaway,
Yes. Vanna Black. Not Vanna White. I see what you did there, Layla.
Vanta.
Um Vanna Black. You
Yep.
know,
And a cold album, by the way.
yeah, I haven't heard it, bro. You know what we should do, fellas? We should do a in the spirit of my man Uncle Murder. Yeah. We should do a
A wrap up.
wrap up of all R&B albums notable. We can't catch all of them. So everybody's out there looking. You know, it would be dope if we could get our audience, get our family out there in those internet streets. Y'all let us know which R&B albums that you've enjoyed the most this year. And we're going to compile a list. You heard, but we need y'all participation.
I
So
like it.
I'm saying it, like y'all drop them in the comment. Y'all send us the albums that you think we should have reviewed or things that hidden gems that we might have missed throughout the year, and we will not only will we shout them out, we'll shout you out for putting us on something. You know what I'm saying? A little equal exchange, baby. We put y'all on music on that playlist. Put us on something. Let me hear something.
We should do a live, huh?
Heck yeah, that would be dope.
Do a
Definitely live.
live.
That would be a dope.
People calling in. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Put that number
Yeah.
back up.
Yep.
like that.
I
Ring.
do. I do.
Yeah, 'tis the season.
Come on. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, man. I couldn't find that performance I caught, but she performed somewhere. It was on TV.
Uh-huh.
I know this much that I can
Okay.
remember. Um, yeah, dude. Just
Money
like
long.
Really long.
I can't look like with her. It's like we can't say she slept though. I can't say that because them songs is her songs is when you hear them, you're gonna realize you heard them,
Okay.
whether you
Yeah.
know Money Long or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she didn't took over TikTok.
Oh, she like that.
Yes. Saw how many people was making them TikToks of her songs. The Made for Me.
Yeah.
So
True.
it was doing a bunch of different
Yep.
stuff, which was cool because like I felt like it was cool because it was that kind of song.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
for people to make a video with that type of heartfelt type of like a real
Yeah.
that's a
Right.
real deal R&B song.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
You were
Yes, it is.
made for me. Do I have to get into the lyrics?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm saying somebody trying to get their girl back.
So it's like you were made for me. Like
Some chick trying to get
yeah.
her man back. She said
So
nobody loves you.
for like it to be a TikTok videos and things like that, I thought that was interesting to see because usually when we get like them type of videos and people kind of playing a song or being creative with them songs, it don't be songs like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like songs that kind of like don't really hold that type of substance. That's just fun.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It just be fun. But it was cool to see people have fun with a song that was heartfelt. You know
I'm
what I mean?
I'm here for all those TikTok dances to heartfelt records. It's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same dance every time. Nobody does you like
See how people copy each other? Yeah.
that joint's hilarious. I'm here for it though, because they did it off
Or the,
Anita
the
Baker
one with
songs.
the
Yeah,
couples
dog.
doing a routine together.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Speaking of couples, perfect
Okay.
segue.
Okay.
Uh, Not to be outdone by any other female artist, LMA releases a surprise EP
Mm.
called
Mm.
Three, which dropped the other day on her 30th birthday.
Okay.
If
Happy
you
belated.
follow
Happy
LMA
belated.
or her recent relationship, there's no secret to why the I was probably called Three.
The Trinity, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, right? All
Mm,
right. Yeah.
yeah,
Let's go, Ella May.
yeah,
She done
yeah,
found God.
yeah. Good try. But
No.
yeah, definitely EP dropped the other day. Doggone. Definitely go check it out, man. I'm definitely a fan of her EP, definitely a fan of LMA, so I'm definitely gonna check out the 3 songs she dropped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what? I've seen a couple of people do that now.
Uh-huh.
Them songs is getting less and less on them
On
EPs.
the EPs, yep, yep. At
Yeah.
one time, EPs were the equivalent to an album. They just called it EP. I'm like, huh? No, uh-uh.
Seven
It was
song
But
like it
now
was
EP.
like
EPs
yeah,
are
it was
actually
seven
becoming
songs was
exactly
like the
what
move,
EPs are.
and now it's like three,
Yeah.
Yep, 3 songs.
It was
4.
3 to 4 songs
it
max is
was
an EP.
five. Five was
Five
like
is
a
pushing
solid
it.
EP. And now we down at three.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's supposed to be.
That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
It's just because
Yep.
the way people digest music, and they want new music from you right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I mean,
But you also
there's some artists that can do that because their songs last so long because of the
yeah,
circuits that is being played. Like
yeah,
when
keep it going.
them songs is getting pushed, it's a certain kind of way. It's different. It lasts longer. But I
I
feel like
don't
when it ain't being pushed like that, I gotta
Yeah,
see you in the next. I gotta see you in the next 3 to 4 months, man, with something
yeah.
new.
I don't really okay. So here's my thing with that. I don't know if I like that all the
Mm.
way.
Mhm.
Because the the idea that they push on us is that people's attention span is shortening, right? Can I say that right? Can I say the word right?
Right.
Shortening.
Hmm.
People are having shorter attention spans. So
Yep.
not only are the projects getting smaller, but the individual records that used to be 4 minutes, 3 minutes, they're turning into 2 minute, 1 minute and a half. It's like
Yep.
it's almost like people making albums of jingles,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, it's for me from a songwriter's perspective. I don't care how long it is if the song can be complete, if you could get the full idea out. But what's happening is I feel like people are leaving meat on the bone.
It takes too long to record an album. It takes too
Yeah.
long to. You're not gonna be able to promote all those songs on that album. Like it's just 16, 17 songs. I, I'm not gonna be able to. We're not gonna be able to push 17 songs
Yep.
down your throat. Like it's just not gonna happen.
The old model was
Not at
three.
once.
The old model
And
was
with
three.
that kind of business model is not going to sustain itself. So they had to scale it back.
And
They had to
three
go
is
back
not
to where it
enough.
was.
Three ain't enough, G.
3 ain't enough.
Cause like back in the day, three could have been an intro, a
Well, you know what it
song,
was. You know what it was. It was
and a
because
remix.
back in the day, it was everybody was on a label. Everybody was signed.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
So it was like
But
they're gonna
also,
push those. They're gonna push them records
yeah.
a
But
whole
history will
hell of
show
a
you
lot.
like EPs historically. If anybody dropped an EP, like 3 to 4 songs was the standard for EP. Anything more than 4 songs was considered an album, no
See,
matter how you cut it.
and I thought it
Or
was
better yet, if it was anything more than 4 songs, was considered like a maxi single. In which
Maxi
case, you had
single.
maybe 1 or 2 songs that had 3 or 4 different versions of the same song on it.
Right.
It wasn't until like the 2000s, in the mid to late 2000s, you started seeing the difference that started to switch up and start to be more of a thing that they started to call pretty much what they wanted to at that point.
Well, to give a little bit more insight on that, right? The differences between an LP and an EP was literally the size of the goddamn on record.
Mhm. Yep,
Back when people were recording on actual records,
actual
Right.
records. That's right.
the LP was the
Yeah,
biggest one, and the
mhm.
EP was smaller. And
Definitely,
I could be
definitely.
wrong, but I thought it was about the length of time
Yeah, you're
that
right.
it covered,
Correct,
right?
correct.
Right. And that's why there was less songs.
That's why it was less songs.
So
That's
it's
right.
less songs, so it'll be less time.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
And even the albums that were dropping back then, like had way less songs on 'em. Like to have the drop of 14 song project back
yeah,
in the day was
it's a
unheard of.
it costs a lot of money because
Yeah,
it
buddy.
costs a lot of money on the
And you
real
had
reels
artists
and
out
all
there, they
that.
dropped multiple LPs for an album.
And
They
it
did
takes
that,
a long time.
but it take a long time to do.
Right.
18
Yep.
songs
She
that I'm gonna put on one body. It's gonna take a while, especially doing R&B.
Oh
right,
wow.
right.
Especially.
The
So
the
like
the
I
musician
can't give you 18 songs this year and then later on in the year give you 18 more. Like
Yeah.
it's
because
just
well things have
it's
a
not
more staying power. People sat with music for a long time back in the day. They
they had
enjoyed
to.
it.
But they were forced to though. They had to. They didn't have all this access and all these other distractions stuff going on. So it was
Yeah,
more so a whole lot
Because
easier.
imagine your album is on a timeline.
Yeah. And
So
then
like
people waited for that stuff.
right,
if I'm on Instagram and I'm looking for your album and I see an ad of your album, I can scroll past it and get to something else.
right.
I can see it and be like, dang, this is dope.
And if it don't
Next.
grab you,
Next.
you gone.
I liked it
Yeah.
because that was dope, but I
Yeah.
didn't
But you're not
engage.
really
But
invested for real.
yeah, I couldn't digest it.
Yeah.
And so, and sometimes it's not enough spectacle. Unfortunately, what
It's
sells
passed
music
by.
and grab people's attention is not necessarily the product itself; it's the spectacle surrounding it.
Yeah.
I remember when Erica
You just
Badu
gotta
dropped
like
Window Seat and she was naked in the bus. I didn't know what was going on, but I wanted to hear it. She's just talking about sitting on the bus and getting the window seat. I'm
but we
like,
know but we know it was Erica Badu.
true. But even if we didn't know, she was still, starch naked.
She was, but we not gonna pay. It's still not gonna. It's gonna be a like. We'll like it, but it's
Yeah.
on to the next. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not caught in. I'm not caught into it. So I like it, but I'm not caught into it. We can't digest it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So like, that's what sucks. I think because especially with R&B music, you got to take your time and you got to listen to an album 3 times all the way
Mm.
through
Minimum.
For your purists out
with
there,
focused ears and a focused mind.
true. The music got to
Because
make
if
you
you
want
just
to do that
listening to
too.
it on a pass by and you just kind of skating through it like, oh, okay, this song's cool. All right, I'm going to the next. That's not gonna that see, and that's why people are not carrying the album because it's doing that. It's getting skipped.
But could it be because there's not enough care being put into a lot of music and the music is too short and all these other things are contributing to maybe the quality of the song? Because again, just to play devil's advocate,
Hmm.
it is also the responsibility of the songwriter to grab the ear. And if
Oh,
But
the
it but
so
if I
there's
know you
there's
have
some responsibility
if I
there.
know you have 17 songs in this day and time, I know you got 17 songs on one album. I'm gonna skate through it.
Right.
Not me per se.
Yeah, the general public, you feel like it's just
yeah.
I'm gonna
skimming.
skate through it because I got something else to get to.
Yeah,
You got
unfortunate.
17 and somebody else dropped the album too. So I gotta
Yeah. Especially if
I
you
gotta get through yours
especially
so I can get to the next. So and then I'm gonna speak on yours,
yeah,
even though I
exactly.
skated through it.
Damn.
Especially if what you did what I'm listening to don't grab me in the first 3 seconds.
Mm,
Yeah, oh
yeah.
yeah, skimming through the album. Skimming
I
through the album.
watched a thread somebody was writing on Day 26 page on a new album, right?
Right.
which is dope album.
Which is crazy. Which is
The
crazy.
dope album. Um,
Probably the most underrated album this year.
right. People don't want
Okay.
to talk about it. We gonna have to say it.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that too. But go ahead, King.
Yeah. Um, I watched a thread in there, and I watched somebody under their Instagram like debating about the album when it first came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a girl that's like, I'm the biggest Day 26 fans, but it sounds like I skated through the album and it sounded all dated. Like it sounded like they should have worked with some like new age producers and blah blah blah. And in my mind, I'm like, you don't even know who they worked with. I
Right.
know you didn't check the credits.
Exactly.
Check the credits.
You didn't check the credits. I know you didn't check the credits.
Check.
And I know you skated through the album because their album got a lot of songs too.
Right. Full.
They really got a
Oh,
double album. They really got a double album.
yep.
But yeah, I could tell by the comment. I'm like, dude, this album just came out 2 hours ago, and you already got that to say about it. Like,
You ain't heard it, let alone listen to it.
I need to listen to it three. I need to listen to it three, maybe even four times.
Remember we're going to Neo Soul Tuesdays? Me and you, Key, we was going to Neo Soul Tuesdays, and DJ Heck
Mhm.
DJ Heck was playing a song that when we walked in, I was like, oh snap, what's that? It was an Eric Roberson song. I never forget the song Two People. Now, Eric Roberson just came to San Diego and performed, and I got his album autographed, and I was bumping that album at the time. I skipped over that song every single time. I didn't even know how the song sounded
Why you skip over it?
because
Watch.
the sample in the beginning lost me. I was like, oh, I'm trying to hear something else. Boop. We went into Neo Soul Tuesdays in the Onyx room, and Heck was playing it, and I'm like, oh snap, what's that? And I'm like, that's Eric Roberson. I'm like, I got his album. What song is that? It's the song I skipped. So let that be a lesson to you fine folks. For R&B, sometimes you gotta listen. You gotta give it a chance. You gotta give it a chance.
Man,
give it a chance,
you gotta sit with it. You gotta sit
That's
with
a,
it.
It's one of my
Like-
favorite songs now. I was tripping. Two People. Look it up. Song is dope.
Yeah, you gotta sit down with it. You gotta sit down with an album and listen to it more than once. You know, especially with R&B, you gotta sit with it.
Yeah.
Like with albums.
gotta let it live with you. Gotta live with it.
Yeah, gotta live with it
That's
for
how
sure.
that's how I was always been with albums. Like, and I only judge an artist if I heard bodies of work.
That's how you can say
I
you're a
don't
fan
judge.
or
I
not.
don't judge an artist by I heard a song here or there. Like,
Hmm.
if you ask me about that artist,
Yeah.
like, hey, you know who I'm talking about? I'll be like, yeah, I know who you're talking about. What you think about them? I can't give you a full grasp because I ain't listened to a body.
Exactly.
Enough music to tell you if I'm a fan of them. You can't be a fan if you ain't listened to a body of work. That's my definition of fandom. To be a fan, you have consistently listened to their bodies of work.
Yeah,
How
like
many-
you can't. It's like watching a physical painter who's an artist paint, but you never saw the canvas. Like you watching them paint, but on the other side of the board.
Right.
It's like I saw how you was moving the brush and everything. I
You
saw
look like
that
you
it
was
looked
getting
like you
busy.
know what you're doing, but I ain't see it.
Right.
In
But
other
I'm still
words,
gonna
people,
tell everybody that I saw you doing it, and I know you know what you. Nah.
people, you need to be proven.
Okay.
One song ain't gonna do it. One performance ain't gonna do it.
Right.
We need to see consistency in some way,
It's a lot
shape,
of
form, or
it, you know.
fashion before we start looking at. Oh, okay, you doing your thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
you want it. Yeah, like no, we need some kind of consistency. Period.
I wonder what's the definition that people have of being somebody's fan. I think social media got that follower stuff and fan stuff mixed up.
Oh, they
Somebody-
definitely do,
You know what
and
I'm
that's
saying?
on purpose.
Yeah.
That's definitely on purpose.
Follower and fan, yeah, it's different.
It's not the same thing. You can
Not the
follow
same thing.
somebody and never really know what they do.
Mhm.
You dig?
Yep.
As
Never-
opposed to being a fan
Right.
When you're a fan, you're a fanatic. When you're a fanatic, that means you're fully all invested in
Right.
everything that person
You know, yeah,
wants
you
to.
invested in that artist. Like
Exactly.
it's crazy because I had a conversation with somebody and I mentioned an artist to him, and it's happened a couple of times when I've done this recently. Mention a certain artist to him, um, and they go, "Oh, I don't know who that is. Like, who is that?
Right.
Like, who is that with a frown? Like, who
Hmm.
is that? Since I don't know who they are,
There must not be anybody.
must
Yeah,
not be. It must not be good." And it's
that
like
energy.
you guys is not realizing how times has changed. Like, even then, that wasn't the case,
Yeah.
but even more so now, it's like, man, this person can be selling out shows on tour and you
Right.
don't know who they are
Hmm.
Right.
across the world and you still don't know who they are just because you haven't heard of them.
Exactly.
And
And there's a
that's
lot
not
of those
because
out
they're
there
not,
too.
it's not because they're not big time.
People think they're more important than the program.
Yeah.
That's what it is. If I don't know you, you don't exist.
Yep.
But
But and you're not
I
good. You're
digress.
not good. And you got to put that on there too. You must not be that good
Yep.
because I ain't heard of you.
Yeah. Which has nothing to do with talent. It has everything to do with marketing dollars. How much money has someone spent on you
And
seeing
now,
them?
you don't even have to have a big song to have a fan base.
Right.
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 Now, back then it was because you had to get the radio spin. You had to do certain things because that was the only thing that was available. We was chasing to get to radio. Radio,
Right.
radio, 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 radio or TV,
Yep.
Radio where you
right?
made it back in the day.
Now, I don't even have to have a big song. You could just, I mean,
You just gotta have a lot of followers.
you followed me and then you kind of became a fan after you followed me.
Yep.
Right.
You became a fan of my activity too.
Of my content.
So, no matter how you slice it, you know. But it's interesting, man. It's interesting. I love it though. I love what R&B is right now. I love where R&B is at right now as far as this year goes. Like this 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 winter and I mean this fall going into the winter,
Yeah.
the drops is insane.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
many albums dropped. Like it's like which one you listen to, you know what I mean? Like who you listening to cuz everybody dropped,
Right.
Yep.
you know? So come on. And even the shows, even the tours. The tours
Yeah.
that's put together,
Hell
Right.
yeah.
you know?
Shout out to New Orleans. The Hot Boys just came back together after 15 years. I gotta throw it in there, man. Look,
Crazy.
Hell
yeah,
yeah, man. That's big for the NO, man. Like, come on, man.
it's big.
And then on top of that, for Master P to give the keys to the city to Lil Wayne, do you know what that means?
Man, he got a key to the city that don't open the door. It's dope.
No, I mean, but the significance of the fact that Master P was the one to give it to him. If people know the history, they know like doggone, they were at odds, like
Yeah,
as record labels back in the day, like that the whole Cash Money versus No Limit was a real thing once upon a time.
yeah.
It really was. So to see this, so to see this day even come to fruition is like wow.
Well, here's the thing: you can't hate. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Oh, no,
Them
no, it's a
boys,
beautiful thing.
them boys made a big mark. And look, man, it's really, really good look. It reminded me of the Kendrick Lamar pop out here in LA. How many people? How big it was? You know what I'm saying? Seemed like a real good look.
Hell
But
yeah.
let's
And they started their own Walk of Fame down there.
yeah, on Canal Street.
Mm.
They started their own Walk of Fame, which I
Yeah,
think is dope. I think a lot of cities should adapt that too.
right.
Like their own stars that they bred and born over there, they should do that too. Instead of waiting for Hollywood to do it yourself.
Yeah, pay homage to the people who are intricate into the fabric of your own environment.
That's
Yeah, yeah,
fire.
yeah. For
That's
real, man.
fire.
You
I
know what I
think
mean?
that's dope.
But yeah, it's definitely a good season for music in general. I had to throw that little pivot in there, but on the R&B side, it's a lot of great music. It's a lot of great music. I can't wait for us to do this live show where we get everybody chiming in on what we may have missed. I get excited about new music.
Come on.
Yes,
I
sir.
Come
mean,
on, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
and there's no such thing as old music. It's only old if you kept hearing it, which is
Come
good.
on.
So we
Come
need
on.
to hear some new music, some things we never heard before.
Yeah, man. Y'all got any last shout outs before we get up out of this thing?
Hey, shout out to the chat.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. Let's do
Hey,
that.
mm,
shout out in a while. Shout out to the chat.
Shout
mm.
out to the chat.
Shout out everybody that's gonna go back and watch this on the replay. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in now. Shout out to everybody that's gonna tune in this in the future, man.
Hmm.
We coming around. This is the holiday season, man. We just coming out of Halloween. Everybody be careful. We already know what time of year this is and what it entails.
Hmm.
What's coming. So I ask y'all all to just be careful, do y'all due diligence, man, and gonna keep looking out for one another, keep loving each other.
Yeah, man. Shout out
Mm.
to everyone who supports the show. You know what I mean? Like we call it R&B Nerd Talk, where we champion all things R&B, from the major to the indie. You
Come
know what I'm
on.
saying? Team Vibes and Combo, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Same thing, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out those supporters, man. Shout out to the new subscribers,
Yeah,
too. Welcome, welcome. Um, I know we didn't scaled new followers from, you know, some of these latest episodes we did,
right.
Shout out to y'all. You might have been following a particular artist and you decided to follow us, man, and we're glad to have you here. And feel free, man. Drop a comment. Let us know you there.
Right.
Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to see. But we always got surprises here. We
Right.
always got surprises, man. We got some stuff coming up. Got some good stuff coming up. And
Speaking of, we about to
don't want to
have
miss this.
ah
Got him. We got him.
Oh,
they
God.
they thought I was gonna spill the
Look
And
beans.
they
at
thought
him.
this episode was over. Right
Yeah.
now, I'm about to bring in.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because you know what? Look,
I'm about to bring them in right now.
look, man.
But yeah, nah. Yeah,
Oh,
man. We appreciate y'all, man. Um, check that playlist. Vibes
Yeah,
Combo playlist. You know what I mean? Follow us on Instagram. You're here on YouTube and you haven't followed us on Instagram, please do. Vibes and Convo.
yeah.
Same way it is on YouTube. It's that
Yep.
way on Instagram.
Yep.
Vibes and Convo. Matter of fact,
Follow us on
check your
Thread.
description box. Check your description box. It's there. Um,
Yep. Follow us on
yeah,
Threads.
follow us there, man,
Follow us on
as
Twitter,
well.
now X. On
Come on,
all
we on
social media.
all of it. TikTok,
All
yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
we on all of it. You know, come on. But yeah, with that being said, man, we gonna get about this thing. All right, y'all. Peace.
hit
Peace.
y'all.